Go.
Hi, watchers. We're watching whatever. I'm Nathan.
Danny.
We're here today with a movie that is new to both of us. Ted 2. We've both seen Ted 1. I really liked the first Ted. Danny, I know you were saying you don't really remember too much about it.
Yeah, I can't remember it at all. I remember like thinking like it was like a. I think I liked it, but I can't remember it.
It was,
I
Mark
can't.
Wahlberg, Mila Kunis,
Right.
Ted. He comes to life, and
Uh.
you had Giovanni Ribisi, who was basically the villain who was trying to steal Ted.
Okay.
Um,
But like
the
his existence in the world is like completely normal, right? Like
Yeah,
people don't really
everyone's
like.
accepted him.
Right.
Because Wahlberg got him as a Christmas gift when he was a kid, because
Mm-hmm.
he was a kid. Even like the kids that got bullied would pick on him, kind of thing. He was like a real
Uh-huh.
loser kid, I guess, or something.
Right.
And so he got the teddy bear, and he wished for it to come to life, and it came to life, and it became this big sensation. But as they
Uh.
grew older, Ted went from like being this miraculous living teddy bear to, he was caught
Uh.
in the airport like trying to smuggle drugs and all this kind of stuff, and
Okay. Right.
and
So he's like uh
he became kind of like
I
a
kind of remember.
troublemaker a little bit, but at the same time,
Right.
he wasn't like a complete troublemaker. It was kind of weird the way
Uh.
it's hard to describe it, I
Right.
guess, right now, but without going into too much length and too much detail. Um,
Right. I can't really remember. Yeah, yeah, so he went from being like a cute little like a buddy to being like a druggie or something, like a burnout kind of like guy, right? Like
yeah,
Ted.
not a burnout, but he would just as a teddy bear, he would just smoke and drink. Um,
Uh-huh.
but then Mila Kunis was kind of after a while she kind of got tired and they needed some space, so Ted had to move out. He had to get a job. He ended up
Okay.
finding a girlfriend at his work, which is at a like a small little supermarket.
Okay. So
And
is it like Brian from Family Guy where he like hooks up with like human women and stuff? I can't remember
yeah,
that.
yeah, Ted. It
Oh
showed a
yeah,
couple
okay.
of times where he did.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I still can't remember much of it. But I'm sure this movie will like be within this like be in the same vein, right? Basically.
Yeah. The only thing I know about Ted 2, from what I remember, as far as like the trailers and everything, is
Uh-huh.
that Mila Kunis doesn't seem to be in this one.
Oh, okay. Oh, like too big for this movie.
Oh no, I mean it's
uh,
I it might she might have been pregnant at the time or something, maybe.
oh, okay.
I'm not sure,
I see.
but yeah,
Yeah.
Mila
Now I
Kunis is
feel like
not
a
in it.
jerk. Like judging
Yeah,
people and stuff. All right.
yeah. No, I mean because this is
Uh,
still what's his name's Seth MacFarlane's movie. It still has Mark
he
Wahlberg,
did he
so
direct it?
I don't know.
Did he
I'm
direct the
sure he
first
did.
one?
I'm sure
Oh,
he
okay.
did,
All right.
but we'll find out later.
Okay. Cool.
All
Cool.
right.
All right.
So before we start, again, we'd like to remind everyone, please remember to like and subscribe and check us out on our Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/watching whatever and watch our full length reaction and commentary on there. Also, remember to leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from all of you. Plus, it really does help the algorithm here for us. And for our Patreon viewers, we thank you for being here with us. We thank you for your support, and we are going to start the show. I don't know why I never saw the second one. I mean, I really liked the first one, but
Oh, when did this come out? Was it while we were in
years
Korea?
it's been
Oh,
maybe it's while you were in Korea, maybe.
oh okay.
Happily ever afters exist only in the pages of fairy
I'm
tales.
glad they kept Patrick Stewart as a narrator.
Do you, Tammy Lynn McCaffrey, take this teddy bear to be your lawfully wedded
Oh
husband?
man, they kept Flash Gordon. Because remember in the first one, they were really big fans of his show, and
Oh.
then they met him at one of Ted's parties. For anyone who skipped the beginning, this is new to both of us.
Beautiful ceremony.
Oh, thank you so much for being a part of it.
Hey, this is my new boyfriend, Rick. He's a gourmet chef, so he knows how to toss a salad.
Patrick Warburton.
Rick and I are actually about to tie the knot.
He's so good.
Now we're just gonna go home and tie our dicks together.
You deal.
Deal.
Hey, buddy. You okay there? You look a little down. Are you still shaking off that hangover from the bachelor party? Get in there.
Look at her. She wants it bad. Oh, yeah, she wants more than just a Just think about Laurie.
They got divorced?
Yeah, well, you're not the first guy to marry the wrong girl.
Can't go wrong because I'm in right. Ask me when will.
Remember in the first Ted, Ryan Reynolds had a cameo as his lover, like the guy who would, Patrick Warburton's character would get drunk and somehow end up getting beat up, and then end up being Ryan Reynolds.
I don't remember that at all.
Classic Seth MacFarlane though. He loves his like the show tunes and
Like
all this kind of musical numbers and all that. Morgan Freeman.
Is he gonna be God in this movie?
This is like one of those cutaways in Family Guy where it just goes on and on.
$129 at Filene's basement. What are you buying over there, Tammy? Gold bars?
Well, I have to interrupt you or else I never get to say
Are
anything.
you gonna let me finish
You're
talking?
always cutting me
Are
off.
you gonna let me finish talking?
all
Oh,
right.
what am I acting like,
You're
Tammy?
like a
What am I acting like?
I love how they have that dirty tank top wife beater on him.
I should have married Robert DeChico. And he had a dick. He had an awesome dick. Call me a liar.
Wow, this is getting dark.
I was gonna ask earlier if
Oh, for Christ's sake! Hey, why don't you come up here and make me come down here, tough guy? Shut up, you stupid bitch! This is a classy neighborhood. People are trying to sleep.
Hey, I'm really sorry.
Yeah, me too.
She's worse than us.
Yeah, she's our enemy now.
What were you saying you were gonna ask earlier?
Oh, if Ted had a dick, but
Oh.
they answered that question.
Yeah.
Friggin' disaster.
$250? Dude, that's ridiculous. I mean, doesn't your insurance cover that or something?
Tammy Lynn tried to sign up for Obamacare on the internet, but I came back 5 minutes later. She was looking at black cocks.
I'll Google Grand Canyon. Here, look, it says, did you mean Black Hawks?
I'm going to this after-hours thing at my friend's apartment if you want to join.
Oh, thanks, Allison, but I got an early day tomorrow.
Jesus, Johnny, she totally wants to sleep with you.
I'm not into it. Look, I wasted 6 years of my life with the wrong girl and I got burned. I'm not gonna make that same mistake again.
Yeah, hey, can I get a Jack Daniels with just a splash of Grey Goose? Come on, one drink, and I promise I won't tell anybody that Jay Leno comes in here for gay bathroom sex.
Sorry, my mistake.
No way, dude. They got him as a cameo for that one bit. Oh my gosh. Dude, how many cameos are they gonna have in this?
I've been led to understand that tricks are exclusively for children. You do understand that I myself am not a child.
I was able to sniff that out, yeah.
I won't be followed.
No, that's not in our budget here.
He's like a mixture of a bunch of his action characters here.
I mean, how the hell do you take a broken marriage and make it work again?
Well, you have yourselves a baby.
No.
If they didn't have that baby,
No.
they'd just be two sad-ass white waiting for Downtown Abbey to come on.
Very bad idea. A baby does not fix your problems.
I mean, is that even like possible?
That's what
I want to have a baby.
You do?
he's gonna ask
Alright.
John to be like the surrogate.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? I would like kick so much ass at Mom and I love you so much.
Oh, baby, I love you too. Hey, so, listen, I got I got some big
I
news to
wonder
tell
when
you.
Seyfried's gonna make a appearance.
Tammy Lynn and I are gonna have a baby.
He's asking the question.
What do you think Sam Jones would say if I asked him? All right, great. Well, I'll shoot him an email right now and see if I can stop by tonight. If I get a signal in your apartment. Hey, can I use your laptop?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thanks.
They make it look so real.
There's so much porn! Talking about private shit, Johnny, it was wide open. There were literally thousands of files here. Clockwise rim job, counterclockwise rim job. Now let's get rid of this.
What do you mean? We'll just delete the files.
I gotta say, they did a really good job with making Ted look like he's actually a moving teddy bear.
Yeah.
So what do you say? You'd really be helping me and Tammy out.
No, can't do, my brother. My sperm count's a little low. 1.
Okay, he's the only guy in the world whose sperm is even close to Flash Gordon's. We sneak into his house, jerk him off in his sleep, and sneak out with the sperm. It'll be easy.
All right, I'll help you, all right? But we gotta have a game plan.
Who the hell are they gonna try to take?
It's gonna be
from?
some basketball player or Tom Brady.
Holy shit! You're right. How the hell did you guess that?
I had a feeling. Boston guys, man.
Yeah, I guess that should have been a clue. Wow, good guess, man.
Take the damn raincoat off. It's making too much noise.
Piss off. I don't want to get any jizz on me. What do you mean, go ahead? You gotta do it.
What are you talking about? You're the one who needs the sperm.
You telling me you don't want this?
I want it. You know I want it, but I'm nervous, right?
It freaking glows.
What are you doing here? Who are you? Get out of my house!
Oh.
Take your goddamn teddy bear with you!
Holy shit! Perfect
spiral.
Hey, Ted, let me ask you something. Why didn't you just come to me?
You kidding me, mate? You were the first person I wanted to go to. You know, I didn't want to put you in an awkward position. And plus, after seeing your laptop, I didn't think you had any left.
What? Ted, you're my best friend. I'd do anything for you. Thunder buddies for life, remember?
Thunder buddies for life.
What's a 317?
Someone's trying to steal Tom Brady's jizz again.
John Bennett.
Hey, when I'm done here, how about a drink? I don't. Too bad. You're missing out on a great guy.
Something about redheads, man.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I've always had something about redheads. They're just really like if the woman's already, beautiful, it just makes them extra.
So how'd you get into this line of work? Do you just love cum?
This is where we perform our pre-implantation genetic diagnosis. We can eliminate hereditary diseases.
Hey, Johnny, you did it!
Right here, buddy. Excuse me, I'll be right back.
They're just gonna leave him in the room by themselves.
That's close enough, Johnny.
He's beautiful.
Yeah, I'll trade you. Catch.
What the? Oh, shit!
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
I knew this was gonna happen.
Oh.
Wait, hang on. I gotta post this on Facebook. Hashtag Mondays.
Morning, Mr. Jessup.
Ah, there he is.
Good morning. Now.
I noticed you always use urinal 4, so I put fresh cakes in there for you.
I'd be like, let's get rid of this guy. He's too weird.
He's hilarious, dude.
Dennis Haysbert.
You're no longer fertile. Your ovarian canal has been somewhat compromised. This is Tammy Lynn's.
Ooh. What the?
When I saw this, I threw up. Almost quit medicine.
Threw up. Let's quit medicine.
I don't know, but it's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay.
It really isn't.
What's great is because his voice is so deep, he makes it
And
sound
he's
so
calm.
dry and calm.
Yeah. It's like, I threw up. I almost quit medicine. It's amazing.
Gosh, I wish I had a
I'm
voice like
afraid
him.
This isn't going to work out. Technically, you are classified as property.
Well, that would be right? Did he ever get any kind of citizenship?
Look, you seem like good people. Be careful. Your status had gone under the radar for some time. It may leave you quite vulnerable.
He like deported to the country he was like manufactured or something.
Yeah, but he's property.
Hey, what does that even mean? Like you're a thing? What, like garbage or a piece of shit?
I mean, maybe more like a hammer or an orange, but yeah.
Why the hell is this just coming up now?
I don't have a driver's license. I don't pay taxes.
Ooh, not pay taxes?
Can I see you for a moment? I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to let you go.
Dear Ted, you are no longer a Papa Gino's Rewards member.
Dear Ted,
They wouldn't be married.
your marriage to
Yeah.
Tammy Lynn McCafferty is unrecognized by the state.
We gotta fight it.
What do you mean?
I mean, we get a lawyer. No, we just Google Boston lawyers. Jeez, look at that black cock.
I wonder where that joke came from. I mean, anyone watching, do you guys know why that particular joke's in there?
This is a very complicated case you have here. My niece recently passed her bar exam.
That's Amanda Seyfried.
Yeah, this is Amanda.
Yeah, sure. Sounds great.
Are those hard candies like just to take?
Those aren't supposed to be out.
You must be Ted.
I'm Ted. This is my buddy John. Do you mind if I ask how old you are?
I'm 26. What, is there a problem?
Well, you know, I just don't want my lawyer singing Frozen songs during the opening argument. Gonna do is just take a seat and get to work.
Trust you completely.
What?
Because she's a stoner.
I know, but like they were concerned about her age, but just because
Wait.
because he
What's
smokes.
your middle name?
Leslie?
Samuel L. Jackson. Sam L. Jackson.
Like Sam L. Jackson.
Who is that?
You ever seen any movie ever? He's the black guy.
That's pretty true.
No, it's this new stream my dealer gave me called Help Me Get Home. They've denied you the same rights as everybody else just because you're different.
So what do you say? Can you get me my life back?
I'm gonna try.
I'm having some trouble over here. Can you help me get home? I'm having a really hard time here, guys.
It's crazy. Breakfast Club.
Yeah. Oh, I like that the EQ. What lawyer like just goes on a picnic with you? I thought they were gonna like extend it out like Peter in the chicken fight. Hey, fellow watchers, don't forget to like and subscribe and check us out on our Patreon. Links are in the description below. And now back to our program.
You know, Ted, if you legally become a person, you're gonna need a last name.
Clubber Lang.
But the boxing movies?
The boxing movie? I've never
You're
seen
not,
Rocky.
she's not serious.
Speaking of Mr. T, I did meet him once when I was a kid at Vegas.
It's crazy.
One of the nicest people I've ever met. Please tell me
Can
Mr.
either
T
of you
has a
tell me
cameo.
Who wrote The Great Gatsby?
Judy Blume?
Hitler?
Hitler?
You just said F. Scott Fitzgerald. What did Scott Fitzgerald do to you?
Yeah. No, that's his first name.
His name's Scott Fitzgerald?
Why the hell would it be?
Well, because otherwise, why wouldn't he just say it?
Yeah, he's hiding something. It's yeah, well, whatever. Ted Clubberlang. Get used to it.
Fresh cakes?
Man, he plays creepy so good.
I can make this company $1 billion. Have you seen this? Mr. Jessup, we could take him back with only a trivial degree of legal consequence. We could manufacture millions of Teds for every child in the world.
But he's just a teddy bear.
I just want a Ted for my very own.
I need Chef Wild.
I've never had Pringles on my steak before.
Did you know that Pringles are not potato chips?
Oh,
or
really?
they can't be... I remember hearing somewhere that they can't technically be considered potato chips, which is why they don't say that on their packaging. I'll fact check myself at the end.
All right.
Well, I was married. She was always just trying to change me into someone I'm not. One day I woke up and I just realized I wasn't myself anymore.
Isn't that always the case? People try to change you. Never satisfied with who you are.
I don't think so.
Isn't that the life of every Asian kid? Your parents are never happy with who you are.
It's hilarious how many shots of that girl's butt we've seen.
Yeah. Not complaining.
And I swear to God, if we lose, I'm gonna cut that judge.
Wait, you brought your switchblade?
Yeah.
Yeah, where'd you even hide? Oh.
His facial expressions are so good.
That is why he's been working so hard. That's Chef Wild. It's our bad luck they put him on the trial.
Is Ted a human being? Does your dog deserve human rights? Your cat? Your toaster? Suddenly being human doesn't seem so special anymore, does it? Why did you not choose to have a child of your own?
Cause Teddy ain't got no dick.
He's not my property. I mean, he's a person.
Where did they get him?
Childhood toy store.
Would you please press your chest?
Well, yeah, he used to be a teddy bear. Well, I mean, he used to be a regular teddy bear. What difference would that make?
Ted is not a person. Are you sure you can get him?
Oh, I'll get him. And when I have him, I'll call you with the code phrase.
I don't
Say
want
it.
Fresh cakes.
I don't have
Say
to
it.
know.
Say it.
Fresh cakes.
Oh, so what are we gonna do now? I mean, we can't take this lying down, right? We gotta do something.
We're gonna call Patrick Megan. He is the top civil rights attorney in America.
This has to be Morgan Freeman, right?
He said he'll meet with us on Friday at 9 a.m. at his office in New York.
All right, we'll be back tomorrow afternoon.
Another butt shot.
You guys making trouble over here? Let's try to keep her boyfriend under control here, yeah?
Oh, he's not my boyfriend.
Good.
Oh my God. John, did you see that? She was totally giving you the me eyes.
No, she wasn't.
Do I have me eyes?
Now you have give us the ring, my precious eyes.
Yeah, we gotta be well rested for tomorrow.
Well, hey, I'll drive. You can take a nap.
It's just a golem. That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
His face is so funny. It's cute, man.
We're gonna have to wait till tomorrow to get the car out. Yeah, it'll be fine. We just gotta find some firewood.
What comes out?
What the hell?
They found the farm.
It's totally potent. I mean, I've only had it once in my life, and it was one of the best highs I ever had.
Jurassic Park.
It's the same shot from Jurassic Park. That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. Are they gonna get like shot at and chased down by the farmers?
Right.
Here, try it.
I know.
I don't know what kind of mojo was in that wish you made when you were a child, but this bear is alive.
There's some awesome shit in that barn.
Hey, be careful with that, huh?
No, it's okay. It's not loaded.
Till I'm all alone.
Wait, why is he so afraid? They did the cutaway of what he used to do for work.
You led the way.
Oh my gosh, they're doing a Disney move. Where the animals coming from?
This girl's so talented.
Yeah, I wonder if like she actually knew how to play or if they taught her how to play for this.
Oh.
Come on, put your legs into it. There you go. So listen, I gotta ask, was it just kissing last night, or was there finger stuff? Man, we got a lot of pot in this car. I wish we could smoke it.
Payback.
Hashtag my amazing summer.
Whoa! Watch
Jesus,
it!
watch where you're going!
It's Comic-Con, you idiot. We're going to the Javits Center.
Yeah, bite me, Captain Kirk!
Hey,
whoa, come
on.
Yes, I knew it.
It is.
I knew it.
I'm sorry to say I won't be taking your case. You could have been an inspiration to the world. Instead, you're Justin Bieber.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the public doesn't judge by reason. It judges by emotion.
I'm sorry you were not who I hoped you'd be.
Are those Tootsie Rolls just like to take?
You put it in the drawer.
Let you guys down all over again.
And look, regardless of all this shit, I mean, you're still the best thing that's happened to me in a long time.
But you have fun porking Gollum here while I'm left with shit.
Who's Gollum?
Oh, she's a model.
Hey, Ted.
Yes. Yes, the
What's
tick.
happening, man? It is Ted.
Hey, how you doing?
Is that the actual actor from Star Trek who plays Worf?
Nah.
Why don't you go get me some Big League Chew? How about that?
By the way, for anyone who doesn't know this, Patrick Warburton voiced and played the character of the Tick in a short-lived both cartoon and live action.
That show was hilarious.
It was, dude. It was so funny.
Yeah. Batmanuel. And that was so fun.
Yeah, that's so cool. That's a great Easter egg. We got to find out if that guy was actually Worf.
Holy shit! Donnie!
I need you to come with me now.
Go to hell!
Nice lunch, Spaz.
Knight Rider. I love that show.
I'm at Comic-Con, but Sean, it's Donnie. He's here.
Why would you have stood out in the open like that? Why not like run under one of these tables or something and talk on the phone? Really? You couldn't control yourself.
That is gonna be fresh cakes.
They must have shot this like during actual Comic-Con, right? Because can you imagine trying to get all those extras?
Yeah, he had a little too much to drink. He puked a pile of cotton all over this little girl in a stroller.
Hey, we just ran into your buddy Ted.
Ted, where is he?
Thirsty, Urkel?
What the heck, man?
Hey, Bennett! You messed up my car. What the hell is wrong with you?
Hey, your Chrysler.
Oh, that's
Total
Recall.
We're gonna figure out what makes you real, and then we're gonna make millions of Teds. One for every child in the world. One for me.
This reminds me of you know, the story about the goose that laid the golden egg. And how the owner gets greedy, and when he cuts it open, there's nothing there, and he loses everything. Oh, that was a Fifth Element, wasn't it?
Chucky
and the Predator.
Predator. Go.
Hey, check it out. Nerd fight.
Oh! Payback.
They got their comeuppance finally.
Yeah.
Get away from you, bastard! Ted, you okay, buddy? Oh, Johnny, thank God. I'm out.
I've wanted to do this for a long time.
That's it? He's got to come back one last time, and they got to like kill him or something.
I guess, yeah, it feels a little anticlimactic.
I was just hurting because I knew I'd lost. I know who I am, and that's all that's important.
Oh, damn. Ted would have been all right. He's fluff.
It was him. The guy dressed like the Ninja Turtle. Which one?
Oh, there's two Raphaels.
Who can play this Where's Waldo shit?
Well, I just asked them to take their helmets off. Oh, you... I remember him dancing in the first one. That was just...
That's hilarious.
It was so good.
His dancing is awesome. Oh, but we're like laughing during a sad moment.
They put it too close together. We can't help it.
I don't know, Miss Jackson. We've done everything we can, and it's all up to him now.
Every time I hear Miss Jackson, I just think of Outcast.
Somebody help! Oh my gosh, John.
Are they going the dark route? I gotta check, but I thought doctors are saying that, you know, unlike the movies, when someone actually goes flatline, at that point it's too late.
Oh, really?
I think. I gotta double check that. If anyone's watching who knows this medical stuff, let us know. But yeah, they're saying the TVs and movies have it wrong or something. Sorry, he's dead.
Sorry.
What?
He didn't make it.
Holy crap. Is it gonna be him wishing him back like a...
That's what I think. He's gonna make a wish and
it'll bring John
it's
back?
gotta be that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be. He's not gonna turn it this dark.
Yeah. Dude, the first like fight was pretty dark. And it was such a long scene.
Johnny, you were my thunder buddy. I don't know how my life works.
Where does his tears come from?
Why, John?
Holy crap.
Wait, this is payback because I made you think that I was retired. Done, man. High five.
Oh, they got me out of it with the paddles. I was totally fine. So I talked him into going along with the bit.
We're a fun hospital.
I'd like to take your case, Ted. When I saw what John did for you, reminded me of why I chose to do the kind of work I do.
Well, some people will do that for their pets too.
Mm-hmm. Some people might do that for their car.
We all saw the distressing images of Ted agonizing over his fallen friend. I invite you to change the world.
Now, my other question is, how long can he stay alive? He has no living tissues that would decay.
Is there any statement that you'd like to make now that you're legally a person?
Tammy Lynn McCafferty, will you marry me?
Yes.
That would have been her time to get back with that Italian guy.
Soon afterward, they adopted a fine young baby boy.
What's his name?
Apollo Creed Clubberlang.
Oh, Johnny. Ted 3?
If you wish hard enough, maybe he'll come to life. You guys can do all kinds of drugs together.
Oh, you don't think this diaper's gross?
No.
All right, here, catch.
Oh, Daddy, what the?
Oh, shit! Hashtag shit happens.
Oh, wow. I had some connection issues, so Max is not loading up, which is what we were watching it on. But there is an end credit scene, so we're just gonna look at it on YouTube over here. All right, so I'm gonna start it. Really? They kept it going for whoa. They kept it going for that long for that? Alright. So that was Ted 2. And I thought that was a hilarious movie.
Uh-huh.
If I was to compare it to the first one, I think the first one was a little bit funnier to me just because, it was so new, didn't know what to expect. With Ted 2, I kind of knew a little bit what to expect since I've seen the first one.
Right.
But it was still really funny. They played the way. I mean, it was like you mentioned earlier, right? Where we're laughing at a point where it should be kind of a dark scene, right? But just because of how he throws in all his comedy, it definitely had a good message to the movie, and I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I don't really have anything negative to say. The only negatives would be certain things. Again, were just like the title sequence, right? When they're doing the whole dancing routine and stuff. It was like that obviously ran long, and it got to where it was kind of a little boring during that scene.
Right.
Other than that, I can't really think of anything I would really point out as a negative at this point. I'll pass it off to you.
Just my opinion of the movie.
Yeah, your thoughts about the movie.
Yeah, I think it was funny. I mean, I enjoyed it. I think one of the things that I enjoy is that even though they make this character he's so cute, right? And even though he has like a gross adult voice and everything, and he's he operates like a teenager basically, but because he's in the body of a teddy bear, we can forgive so much more of his behavior and stuff,
Yeah.
And it's really it's clever, and I think it didn't really feel old. I mean, I can't remember the first movie too well, but I didn't really feel like it was old. It was he's he feels like a fully realized a 3-dimensional character, and that's clever and it's funny. I think the thing I liked most about it was the message was they hid this kind of really serious kind of important message in the movie, and I think it's a testament to how important that message is that they got someone like Morgan Freeman, a legit acclaimed well-respected actor to play this part and to give this speech at the end, because I think that's pretty much what the movie is about. I mean, you can make these movies based on history and you could have done it with so many other characters or scenarios.
Yeah.
But to do it with this teddy bear to make it more like digestible, I think is really clever. And yeah, they really went into this with a plan to get a specific message out. And yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
it was funny.
That's a good point you brought up, right? Yes, because you're right. If I think about it, if they had done this with like a person of a specific race instead,
Right.
it wouldn't have been as funny, obviously. And I think some
Right.
people might have been a little scared of it or kind of turned off from it, thinking that it's too much
Right.
of like a political message in a sense.
Right.
But the way he did it with this teddy bear, you didn't I didn't feel at all that he's getting any kind of political and leaning whichever
Right.
way. It was just
Right.
a good message about seeing the humanity in something, even if others might not consider it to be a person or human or anything like that.
Right. Yeah, and then imagine if you would grant humanity to this like teddy bear or whatever, then you should treat every human even more like better, like yeah. And so it's right, like yeah, it's very interesting. It's a very interesting way of making a movie about civil rights.
Yeah, it really is.
so-
I think it was pretty
uh,
smart. So I just want something I wanted to point out is the actor that plays Guy's boyfriend is Michael Dorn.
Uh-huh.
He is Worf on Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Wow, that's crazy.
The only reason I even thought it could be him is because they brought out Patrick Warburton as Tick.
Right, as
so,
Tick.
Yeah, so it just in my head I was like, wait a minute, if they did that, then this guy could be like the actual Worf. Okay, so let me go over a couple things here. I was looking up on IMDb. So I was right. Mila Kunis, yeah, she didn't come back because she was pregnant.
Oh, okay.
And it says that in an early draft, they had mentioned that she, Lori, her character, actually died in between the two movies, but the idea it was considered
that's, like,
too depressing.
dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty depressing. Yeah.
So one of the depressing suggestions at the improv show is 9/11. Mark Wahlberg and Seth MacFarlane were scheduled to fly on American Airlines Flight 11 that morning, but Wahlberg plans changed, and MacFarlane got to the gate too late to board. Okay, so the argument with between Ted and Tammy Lynn at the beginning or earlier on the movie, it's an homage to Raging Bull.
Okay, was it like shot by shot like remake of the Raging Bull scene?
It doesn't say. I don't know if it is.
Right, because then that would explain like why it was like so long and pretty dark. I think it was supposed to be maybe if like I had recognized that it was Raging Bull, it would have been funny, and it is kind of funny because they're doing a super serious like kind of like scene with the teddy bear or whatever. But yeah, man, like some of the stuff they were saying like felt like a little too real, man.
Let's see. So when the trio are stranded on the pot farm, Amanda Seyfried really sings Samantha's song. When Ted is driving, he recreates a classic John Candy scene from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Oh, okay. Nah, so that was also an homage. It's hilarious, dude.
Now it gets time to. First off is our rating.
Okay.
You want to go ahead?
Yeah, I'll give this movie like, I think like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna preface this like too long by saying like I think watching movies in this format is weird because I feel like things. I don't know. It's weird. I feel like movies that I would know, like my rating of movies is so different when I do it in this format, But I enjoyed it. I think if anything, I'll rate it highly because I think it's a serious like civil rights movie disguised as a gross out comedy or whatever, and I think yeah, that's pretty cool. I feel like so I'll give this movie a 3. I think it's something that I would probably recommend to people because it's funny and it's got that like hidden message, like super serious message that I think you know, people need to hear or need to be reminded of. And yeah, I think it's like it's strangely one of the most openly political movies I've seen in like a long time. Yeah, and it's about a teddy bear, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking about it, you know, and with the level of enjoyment I had with this and the message that it had, you know, and more than just one message, right? Because the other one was with John being able to, you know, bounce back from something that was such a hard thing in his life, right? And then the message about their friendship and, you know, being able to be happy for someone even if things aren't going your way. So, and honestly, just with the comedy, with how they're able to incorporate the serious tone, but still at the same time made it feel lighthearted enough to be able to just enjoy it all the way through. I'm gonna give this a 4.
Wow, dang.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 4, man. I think it was
that
great.
might be one of the highest rated, highest ratings we've ever given so far on this.
Yeah, I gave 4 to Deadpool, and there's one other movie. I can't remember what movie it was. Did we both give a 4 to it?
Which one?
Anyway, I'll find out later.
I can't remember. Anyway.
Yeah. So, I think I gave a 4 to Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, all right. So you got a 3 from Danny, a 4 from me. Great, fun movie, very enjoyable, great message, and they brought up a subject that could have been very, you know, cringy or very just hard to deal with, and brought it in a way that was so lighthearted and it made it fun to watch the movie, right? But still understand what the point they're trying to get across here.
Right.
So, all right. With that, we're gonna go on to our tomato meter and our audience score.
Okay. Am I going first?
You first or me first?
가위바위보. Okay. 가위바위보. Oh. 가위바위보. All right, fine. You go first, I guess. Or do you want me? Okay, you could choose whether I go first or you go first.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll go first on this one. All right. So.
I got the budget. That was good. All right.
What? Oh yeah.
Oh no, because this is for punishment, right?
Yeah.
This determines whether we.
We're 7-7.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
But the next time also, when you do your rock paper scissors, have your hand up to the camera. I couldn't see it because you're so low.
Oh, okay.
Only after you kind of brought it up a little bit, I could barely see it at the edge of the screen.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm so bad at this. All right.
All right. So for the tomato meter, the critics' rating for this movie, I obviously I'm giving it a 4. I really enjoyed it, but I'm gonna go with, because I've been wrong a lot with the critics' score. I'm going to try to go more logical thinking about it with, you know, the crude comedy and the dark tones and how they just switch back and forth really quickly. And maybe some critics are like, he's just kind of reusing the jokes from his previous movie and his TV show into this, incorporating into a movie. I'm going to take a shot here and say 68 for critics.
Wow. Okay.
For audience score, I'm going to give it an 88.
Wow. That's a huge difference.
Yeah, I think the audience reaction versus critic reaction is going to be a big gap.
Okay. I'm going to say the critics went a little bit higher.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say 70.
Okay.
All right. And then for audiences, I feel like I can't remember during what time this was. Wait, this came out in what? Would you say 2015?
Yeah.
I can't remember what was going on during that time, but I have a feeling some people are gonna feel like this was too preachy for them or something like that. So I'm gonna say that they went lower. So I'm gonna say 86. 86.
Okay.
I'm just going lower than you. I don't know how low it is. I'm just going lower than you, just be safe.
All right. Well, you're
all
going
right.
first on the budget, so.
Oh man.
All right. So I got it pulled up here, Rotten Tomatoes, and wow. So audience critic score 44.
Wow.
It's a
okay.
rotten score, right? So I win that at 68.
What did I say?
You said 70.
Oh, fail. Okay.
Audience score 50.
50.
Wow.
Okay. People really did not like this movie.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, I really enjoyed it. But maybe, I guess, like I was saying, maybe some people felt that it's just using, like, the everything he does from Family Guy into this movie. And, that would be my guess.
Right. So it just feels like a rehash or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe. Or maybe you're right. It did, to them, it might have felt preachy.
Okay.
So
right.
Okay, so we're 8-8 right now. Whoever gets this next two, if someone can get both of these,
both.
Yeah. But if we split it, then we have to go one more.
This is so hard.
Yeah, and this one is for the can of Bundagi.
Right. Oh man. Okay. For budget.
Yeah, budget and box office.
Okay, for budget, I'm gonna say. I mean, they had the big musical number. They had a like a huge like like extras and all that, like for the Comic-Con scenes and everything. They had a like like courtroom and all this. I'm gonna say, and it was a sequel, so they were probably willing to spend a little bit more money. I'm gonna say this was a budget of $75 million.
75 million. Okay. Good call.
All right. And then for box office, seeing as how it bombed with critics and audiences, I'm gonna say it barely made back its money at. No, it's not. It didn't make back its money. I think it lost money. Well, no.
Remember, we're doing worldwide.
Worldwide, right?
And Wahlberg is a name.
Right. I'm gonna say $98 million.
Whoa. Okay.
It's probably gonna be a lot more, huh?
I don't know.
All right, whatever.
All right.
Whatever.
So.
Oh, that's a giant bomb. I don't know. Whatever.
That's a pretty big bomb. Because then marketing also costs money and stuff. So that would have been, if they only made 98 million, they probably lost some money.
Right.
So 2015, obviously with Ted, they had the CGI there, but they had it from the first movie too. So it wasn't like they had to fully develop it from scratch.
Right.
They did have some big cameos, but maybe some of them weren't even paid cameos. But I don't think it was. I'm gonna go at. Should I do that one less than you?
Yeah, man, it's strategy, dude.
Yeah, it is, but I don't want to be a dick. I'll say 65 million.
Okay, so 10 million less than me.
10 million less than you.
Okay, all right.
65 million. As far as box office. I do remember my friends talking about this movie. It seemed like there was some buzz for it, and that, I mean, 50% is still 50% of the people who liked it, right? And if you're talking about the U.S. alone, that's still, a lot of people. So
you're so right. My guess is so bad.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say it at least made 100 million on top of his budget, so 165.
165. All right. Okay.
I was really thinking about going 99 on this one too, because I thought it might be a little bit higher, but budget 68 million.
Wow. Crazy.
I got it. We're right. It was almost in the middle for us.
All right.
All right.
And then I know the budget, you got it. I mean, I know the box office, you got it. Oh, I'm eating Pandegi. Damn it.
What do you think the box office is?
I'm gonna say it's like, I don't know, like 200 million or something.
Oh, very good. $215.8 million worldwide.
Man.
Yes.
Pandegis.
Oh.
All right. Cool.
Yes. Last time it was me suffering with the drinking, so. Oh man. Okay.
Very nice.
All right. Well, we're gonna end our video here. Thank you for joining us here for TED 2. Obviously, you could tell we enjoyed it. Whether you did or not, let us know. Obviously, it's a 50% score on Rotten Tomatoes for audience reviews. So half of you at least liked it, right? I'm part of that half now. Danny's part of that half now. So, but give us your comments, give us your thoughts. Please remember to like and subscribe on the video. It'll help us. It'll help the algorithm. It'll help, we want to continue to grow and hopefully, obviously, to be able to generate some kind of revenue from it at some point in the future so that we can keep going with this, maybe upgrade our equipment a little bit, pay for some of these streaming services, whatever it is. Every little bit helps, but we would really appreciate your support there. For our Patreon viewers, we do thank every one of you that's on here watching along with us. Your support is always appreciated by us. And leave us any comments on Patreon, whatever your thoughts are about something, or if you have any requests for any type of movies or TV shows you want us to watch. So with that being said, we are going to end here and have a good night.
Thank you. Pandegis. No! More than anything, like, I don't really, Pandegis is going to be bad, but it's not going to be that bad. It's just the fact that I lost is upsetting to me.